Welcome back to Leveraging Leadership, where we unpack the art of business leadership. I'm your host, Emily Sander, Chief of Staff turned Executive Leadership Coach. This show is all about finding your points of greatest influence and leveraging them to better serve those around you. I was just talking to a Chief of Staff, and he had a background in program management, and you could tell because he was very methodical and thoughtful, and we were talking about objectives and goals and performance reviews and all these different things. And he was like, Emily, to me, like someone's individual goal and objective should roll up to their team goal, should roll up to the company-wide goal. And my boss is like, no way, like we need to move efficiently. That's his buzzword. Like efficiency is the name of the game. I know I'm successful. I know the company is successful, but how efficiently we do things. And I want stuff done fast. If you do it fast, I want it faster. And that's what I prize above all else. And the chief of staff was trying to talk him into, this is what we have to do going forward to professionalize the business. And hey, you're really good at that stuff. And so let me deal with the day-to-day operations and get this stuff in place. And this chief of staff was saying, I'm getting massive pushback from my boss. And I keep trying to have this conversation in a whole bunch of different ways. And we got to this point in the conversation where I said, look, you might have to roll this program out in a way that feels like 60% to you. Like it's like half done, but it's getting the ball rolling. And he wanted things in Salesforce and said people need to take 5 minutes at each hour to document how they're spending their time. And these fields in Salesforce need to be filled out in this format. And I'm like, look, that might not be on the table right now. You might need to get this item and get this initiative on the table and going at all, and then iterate over time. So even if it feels like you're flopping this 60% thing out there and like, this is not the way that I would do it. This is not the way that it should be done. But is it 60% more than 0%? Yes. And that's a huge step in the right direction, right? And then once it's there and people get comfortable and familiar with, oh, like, okay, we do this sort of thing now. Yeah, we do this sort of thing now. And we have like meetings and touch bases on this every week. Okay. And we go through the dashboard on, okay, got it. Okay, I'm kind of getting into the rhythm of this thing. And then you can iterate on that over time. But the big step of getting it on the table and getting it into existence at all is huge. And so if you have the opportunity to get a thin slice version of something on the table or going at all, take it. In the majority of cases, take that opportunity and then build it over time. Even if it's like, this is like, we should be doing this differently. We could be doing it better. I've done it better in previous companies. I know we could do it better if we just did this, this, and this. Sometimes you got to meet people halfway and you got to meet people where they are. So I just wanted to share that story with you in case it helps you with something this week. And with that, we'll call it a wrap, and I'll catch you next time on Leveraging Leadership.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, share, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.